What up, guys? No, it's Brown Boy Chronicles, episode 15. This is the movie section. Um, I went and saw two movies this last week. I went and saw Primitive War, which is a prehistoric equals Expendables kind of movie, and then Honey Don't. Um, I'll talk about Primitive War first. It was really interesting. It was, like I said, guys, Primitive War is only going to be in theaters for 5 days right now. Um, they got a lot of streaming rights and a lot of publishing rights and where they can release the movie and controversy surrounding the movie already. It's got a lot going on for it. It's not good, but that being said, if you like dinosaurs, if you like war movies, this combines both of them and tries to make the best of both worlds. It's not bad by any means. CGI could be better some places, but given the circumstances and that this movie was not billed by a high-ranking movie company, this movie was made in Australia, based out of Australia. They did pretty good. I had a really fun time. It was 2 hours, no previews. It was really straight to the point. For what the dinosaurs looked like, for what they were worth, they were still fun to hear. Sound effects weren't bad. Some of the dinosaurs were super creatively just made, how they looked, their kind of abilities to do things. It was a really fun movie, and I am a little impervious to war movies. I don't go out and seek them, but I do like a really good ragtag team of guys who work together, a group of men who just love each other enough to always be there and support each other. It's always a beautiful thing, so that's really what I kind of banked on, the beautiful camaraderie and the tragedy that surrounds losing people you love when it comes to war and dinosaurs and colliders and futuristic stuff all mixed in one. It's a very big story at the center of what's going on, why they have dinosaurs where they are, how the dinosaurs got there. But it's really simple to the point. It's pretty fun. The action scenes are really cool. Really good explosions, really good just overall like scene making. I think the movie's got more controversy, I've read, because two of the main actors have been blackballed in Hollywood for allegations that I don't know about. I don't know how factual they are. I just know they've been prosecuted for it, and they do not do movies in Hollywood for a reason. So the movie was not getting great press, and I know that it just did not get a lot of leeway to come off the ground. So this movie definitely was not made with the thought process they were going to make a lot of money. I've been looking at the comments online. People are basically just pleading and hoping that it gets to their country, UK, Spain, Italy. They're like, please bring it here. And they're like, in order for it to get anywhere else, they're going to need it to do well in America and Australia. And my only worry is that how can it do well in America and Australia when it only has 5 days in theaters? And here in Wichita, Kansas, it's in one of the smallest theaters in our AMC, and it was already sold out almost when I got to it. And the tickets are $12, so I'm not banking on making a whole lot of money. So if you can go see it, I think it's out of theaters Tuesday. If you guys can go see it in the next 2 days, go do it, because it's not going to be in theaters that much longer. But Primitive War was a definite one-off. I saw a preview of dinosaurs and guns, and the man in me got so excited immediately and said, I'm going to watch that shit no matter what. So I gave it a chance. I liked it. I thought it was fun. If you're going in there just looking for a fun time like you would going into Transformers or The Expendables or Jurassic World or Blade, like, just go in there and have a good time, you'll like the movie. You really will. Don't expect a whole lot. It's going to be straight to the point. So not bad. The other one I went and saw was Honey Don't. Honey Don't, I wanted to go see. I'm impervious to Margaret Qualley. I like her a lot and everything I've seen her in. She's beautiful and she's a very good actress. Aubrey Plaza I've seen in more than a few roles, so I was curious how she would do. Chris Evans, because of Captain America and Johnny Torch and a lot of things that he's done in his career. It was a really fun movie. Charlie Day was in there from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's funny as shit. They had a really good cast of people. I just thought the movie, like I was talking about Americana, I think last week, last week I was talking about Americana. Yes, and Americana was like a Midwest noir, whereas I feel Honey Don't, it's like a West Coast noir. She's a private investigator. Kind of, it's just one of those. A lot of things lead to a lot of other things. The story is gonna be choppy if you go see the movie. Does not do the greatest job of tying everything in and making it all connect, where you can kind of come back and really retrace your steps and know where the story's following. There are going to be cliffhangers if you go and see this movie, some answers that you will never get, because I don't feel the sense of this being a movie that gets a sequel or they kind of come back. I wouldn't mind it. I think it was good enough to get a sequel, but I don't see it as a movie that they're going to really like just run for and want to put a sequel for. So it's a really good one-off if it's really going to be that. I think she did wonderful in her role as a PI. All the actors and actresses in their positions, I really actually kind of just ended up liking their individual stories, and I laughed a lot in a lot of subtle moments because they had a lot of subtle jokes that kind of went over your head if you weren't paying attention to everything going on in the room. Some very hot and heavy moments too. She's a woman who loves women, so take that as you'd like. As a private investigator, that bodes well for her. So yeah, no, I was really excited to go see it. I really enjoyed it. People walked out like I did, scratching their head a little bit about the ending. Like, okay, so it ends like that. But me, I kind of took a little bit of solitude in knowing that like it didn't have to give us the answers to everything that happened at the end of the movie, but it kind of gave you an idea of like wanting to guess how the movie would have went if what we saw at the end comes to fruition. If indeed they tried to bring a sequel, it almost gives you, it like lends way to you having to interpret what you'd like to, because you don't know for sure if it's coming back for part two or if we're going to get a sequel at all. So it kind of leaves it open-ended to where maybe it would have went this way or maybe it would have went this way. And I think they did a good job. I actually really enjoyed it. I told my wife when it comes on demand and streaming, we're gonna watch it. I think she definitely would like it a lot. She also loves Aubrey Plaza like I do because of her being in Legion and other things we've seen. I think she's wonderful for this role. So Honey Don't was really fun to watch. I actually liked it more than I liked Primitive War that I just saw. But they were both really fun. It was actually a really surprisingly like enjoyable week for movies for me. So yeah, Primitive War, Dinosaur and Expendables equals explosion, and then Honey Don't is like a PI movie that equals a lot of like not even conspiracies, a lot of strings that are tied together that she doesn't understand she's connecting. And it kind of unfolds as that, where you get a little shocked, definitely some very surprising moments out of the blue that kind of leave you like scratching your head, like how the hell did I not see that? Like she was a great lead for that movie, and I think she's going to get a lot more lead roles because this movie was one of those ones that didn't need to make a lot of money in Hollywood, more just wants to kind of be her flexing her prowess in acting and how much she can do, and she aced the test. So yes, this week, Primitive War, Honey Don't. If I had to pick one or the other, it'd be Honey Don't. Well, in one, it's going to be in theaters for at least a week or two. Primitive War is going to be out of theaters by Tuesday, so I'm hoping to get this posted by tonight. And if I don't, I'm sorry, but go see that if you guys can. Buy the ticket. If you really enjoy action and dinosaurs, you'll love it. So give those movies a try. Let me know what you guys think. This has been Midwest Brownway Chronicles episode 15, the movie section. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay happy and stay great. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, please. Add me to your page. Put me in your algorithm. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.